I'm Rajesh Uppal, Director IDST. We bring sharp insights and foresight on defense, security, and emerging tech. Let's dive in.
Artificial intelligence is booming, powering everything from medicine and robotics to finance and national security. But here's the hidden cost. Training a single advanced AI model like GPT-4 can use over 1,000 megawatt-hours of electricity. That's the same as powering about 1,500 homes for a whole day. And with global AI compute demand doubling every 3 to 4 months, the pressure on data centers is skyrocketing. Right now, traditional urban data centers consume about 1.5% of the world's electricity and pump out 0.5% of total carbon emissions. It's not sustainable. But the good news? A smarter, greener way forward is already here. The future lies in suburban green data centers, designed to run on renewable energy and use natural cooling tricks instead of burning electricity on air conditioning. For example, Microsoft's facility in Wyoming taps directly into nearby wind farms, cutting emissions by as much as 90% compared to city centers. And here's something even more fascinating. In Norway, one of the world's greenest data centers isn't a skyscraper or a warehouse. It's carved into the side of a fjord. Imagine a massive underground space, naturally insulated by solid rock. Instead of running huge, power-hungry chillers, the facility pumps in icy fjord water to cool the servers. That alone reduces cooling needs by around 40%. And since Norway runs mostly on hydropower, the electricity is nearly carbon-free. It's nature and technology working together to create a supercomputer hub with a tiny footprint. But green locations are only half the story. The real game changer is shared GPU infrastructure, or GPU as a service. Think of it like ride-sharing, but for supercomputers. Instead of every company buying its own expensive GPU clusters, cloud providers pool the GPUs together. Software like Kubernetes schedules the workloads, and GPU virtualization ensures resources are divided fairly. The result? Way better efficiency. Businesses that used to spend millions on hardware can now rent top-tier GPUs for just a few dollars an hour. Startups that could never dream of affording an H100 cluster suddenly have access to the same computing power as big tech. And the savings are dramatic. Shared systems boost GPU utilization from about 15% in private clusters to over 45% when pooled. That means fewer idle machines, lower costs, and far less wasted energy. At the same time, this approach slashes carbon footprints. Green data centers powered by renewables emit about 50 grams of CO2 per kilowatt-hour, compared to 450 grams from coal. Multiply that across billions of compute cycles, and the impact is massive. The best part? This isn't science fiction. It's already happening. Companies like CoreWeave are converting old industrial sites into hydro-powered GPU hubs. Hugging Face runs AI models in Quebec data centers that get 95% of their energy from renewables. And in Arizona, solar-powered GPU clusters are cutting drug discovery costs for pharma companies by up to 60%. So, what does all this mean? It means AI doesn't have to come at the expense of the planet. With shared GPUs and green data centers, innovation and sustainability go hand in hand. Enterprises can slash costs, shrink their carbon impact, and still push the boundaries of what AI can do. The age of green, shared AI infrastructure isn't a distant dream. It's already here. The only question is, will your organization be an early adopter or get left behind? Thanks for watching. Subscribe, follow, or visit IDSTH.com for more cutting-edge defense and tech insights. See you in the next one.